Today, engineering students help local businesses.
And the women's basketball team continues their losing streak. Stay tuned because Spinnaker News starts right now.
Hey there, Ospreys. I'm Elizabeth Norton.
And I'm Alex Lassen, and you're watching Spinnaker News.
So Spinnaker has a new poll where you can go and vote for who you think is the most valuable player to the men's basketball team. So I think you already know who
Let me guess, Bebe Daniels.
Yes.
Saw that one coming.
I just think he's such a huge contributor to the team.
He is. He is the sixth man, so he comes in whenever the team needs him. Put me in, coach, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Who would you vote for?
I would vote Dallas Moore. It's hard to go against the
of
great
course.
scorers. He's about to move on to get some of the most points ever. All right.
All right, well, we're going to head over here. For over a decade, the federal government has denied students financial aid because they have a drug conviction, a cycle that discourages some students from applying and keeps others from getting their lives back on track, according to the Huffington Post. The law does not punish students for juvenile offenses or tobacco and alcohol convictions, but it covers even minor drug use. First-time possession of pot makes a student potentially ineligible for federal aid for 1 year. A group of senators plans to introduce legislation on Thursday that will end that by repealing a law widely viewed as an outdated relic of the drug war. Engineers are problem solvers, and as local industry leaders will tell you, so are UNF's engineering students. Whether it's tweaking a process or creating a new product, more than 70 senior mechanical and electrical engineering students are currently working with local businesses to find solutions to real-world problems. Companies like Johnson & Johnson and the Jacksonville Zoo fund supplies and materials for the projects. One team is designing a handheld device to read the analytics of large industrial batteries. Others are adjusting designs in manufacturing settings to improve production. Professor Eason, an expert at UNF in engineering, said students learning how to do this stuff in a real-world setting while the company is getting their problem solved provides a huge benefit to everyone. All right, we're going to slide on over to your Spinnaker Sports.
Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Alex Lassen with your Spinnaker Sports Report. All right, now UNF took a beating from Kennesaw State with a score of 76-54 for the women. Now that score is a little misleading though. The first half of the game saw 5 lead changes and 3 tie scores, so it's pretty close. And UNF shot 50% in the first half, not so bad, but they plummeted to shooting 25% in the second half. Sierra Shepherd did lead the Ospreys with 17 points and was 7 for 13 on the floor, shooting above 50%. Kennesaw State opened the second half though with a 7-0 run, and there was no looking back from there. Eventually, they moved towards a 29-point lead, but UNF decreased this to a 25-point lead. Now, North Florida will return home on Saturday at 2 p.m. to play USC Upstate. So best of luck. Spring must already be here. The UNF baseball team kicks off its 2016 season this Friday. There's going to be 3 games this weekend, one against George Washington, all of them actually. There's a Friday at 6 p.m., a Saturday at 2 p.m., and a Sunday game at 1 p.m. And I might be at the Friday game if you want an autograph. Now, Megan Wilshire earned her first ever ASUN's Women Golfer of the Week honor. This is the 4th for UNF this year, as far as honors go, and she scored perfect records in previous match play events. She led the Ospreys to the Hughes Cup victory against Jacksonville with a perfect record. And there's the first cup win for the UNF women's golf program, and she won by a deficit of 9.5 to 2.5. Also, this is the first ever cup win as far as Hughes go. All right, finally, there's a new episode of Spinnaker Sports Show, Center Court, that will be airing this week. Now, last week, hosts Ryan Hennessy and Alex Gatlin talked about UNF basketball, the Super Bowl, and the NBA. If you don't want to miss this week's episode, make sure to tune in to Channel 170 or Spinnaker's radio station 95.5 tomorrow at 7 p.m. Well, that's it for sports. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks, Alex. Spinnaker also has another poll that you can vote on. You can go on spinnaker.com and vote for your favorite homecoming event. For Spinnaker News, I'm Elizabeth Norton.
And I'm Alex Lassen. Have a great day, UNF.